Have not seen you in the Twitch chat much, so it is a definite pleasure.
Well, thank you, sir. Yankee 9er, lead 225.
Mid to late 2020. Yeah, I would say fourth quarter. Okay, we're cold and dark, so let's do our fuel first.
Stand 1-5, ready.
We're in kilos, so we're gonna put in. We'll put in 9,000 in case we get some holds, etc. Probably a little more than we need.
Scandinavian 5-4 Golf, ground, push and start is approved. Clear the push and start, Scandinavian 5-4 Golf.
We'll hit the battery 2. And we'll hit the battery 1. And then we'll hit
Landa ground, very good evening, Eurowing 778.
external power.
On board, request
I-80 IRS alignment going to nav.
Eurowing 778.
Crew supply oxygen coming on.
Oslo, via Aros 5 Golf departure, squawk 5476.
Yeah.
QNH
Nav
986.
light 1.
Clear to Oslo via the Aros 5 Golf departure, squawk is 5476. QNH 986 for Eurowings.
Yep, doing clearances over the radio.
Eurowings 778, read back correct.
Fuel pumps on.
Leap 225, monitor tower.
You missed the brown cow sighting. Good morning, Dad Spec. In fact, Dad Spec, I think I need to give you I need to give you 6,000 snacks right now. There you go. There's 6,000. Did it give it to you? I think it did. Yep, 6,000. You needed it too. Guyfly, we're going from Sweden, Stockholm, Sweden, over to Copenhagen, Denmark. Yep. All right. That all looks good up there. Let's come down here and let's do and then knit. Database looks good. All right, Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha to Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel. I got some new scenery for Copenhagen, so I'm kind of excited. Oh, I don't want to request an net. Sorry. There we go. Hopefully that didn't screw up anything. I think it's SAS, right? SAS? I hope so. SAS 572 is the flight number. Cost index today is 55. I'm assuming we'll get our cruise of 300. We'll do a wind request. Yep, ESSA to EKCH there, Guyfly. How are you doing? You probably know what that 6,000's for, don't you? I'm assuming you do. All right, next page, block fuel will be 9. And the 0 fuel weight. We'll enter that in there. Scandinavian in the number. Okay. But it is SAS for the prefix, right? Yeah. I hope so. All right. I won't put in my route until...
Hello, Eurowings 074 ground, taxi stand number 9.
3,000. I don't know what runway we're going to, but we'll put in 190 for the heading. Turn on our constraints. Auto brake will not come on until engine start. Get ready for our squawk code. I think we're ready to pull a clearance. And in the States and in the UK, I've just said, well, I've always got PDCs for the most part. But here, do I just say Arlanda, ground, Scandinavian, 570, Scandinavian. Do I say 572, huh, instead of 572? Because I'm so used to saying 572 in the States. But 572, and then I just say IFR Copenhagen? Or is there a particular procedure for requesting? I don't know. You can say Scandi. Oh, I didn't know that. B73MG, thank you. Or do I say request clearance? don't know. I'm so used to PDC. We'll see how it goes here. Sometimes ATIS will tell you what to say. Stand number, aircraft type, requesting clearance. Okay, let me check the ATIS here. So I'm gonna come over here and I'm just gonna double click on the ATIS. Here says ATIS Quebec.
On the ground, North Trans 3213, radio check.
And ILS approach runway 26. BA good contamination. Departing 19 right. Report wind 250 at 12. Hey, we got a subscribe. We got a subscribe.
With you 37
We got a
months,
subscribe.
37 freaking months.
Calling ground, say again.
37 months from
On the
DMB
ground,
Bird
North
48.
Trans
Thank
3213,
you.
radio check.
Thank you, Bird. Appreciate that.
North Trans 3213, ground.
I love seeing the 37 months. You're going to have the golden 3, of course, as always. Until there's a golden 4. 777 Bob. Sometimes ATIS will tell. Okay, yeah, you're the one who gave me that information. Thank you. El Burgos 2305. Hello. Aquafunka Listic Booty Wap. Good morning.
Golf, squawk 0223. QNH 9.
My zero fuel weight is without passengers. Yeah, I did. I don't think I did do.
Clear to Copenhagen, Castro Tanker 4 Golf departure. Squawk 0223.
Let's do
QNH
payload.
987. Northlands 3213.
Yeah, you're right. We don't have.
3213. Read back correct.
We'll put a little payload in here. Put in passengers 8, 17. It's going to be like a VIP flight. 22. Yeah, that looks better.
And Eurowing Cincinnati, request standard push.
Let's go read. I have to redo this, don't I?
778, push and start is approved.
Yep, there we go. I redone that.
Push and start approved for Eurowing Cincinnati.
Okay, back to the ATIS here. Okay, it says
Ground Scandinavian 54 Golf taxi.
okay, so
Scandinavian 54 Golf taxi, holding point runway 19 right.
I'm just gonna. Okay, I'll try it.
Holding 19 right, Scandinavian 54 Golf.
We'll try it. Hopefully, I can copy what he's giving me. 37 months. He's been subscribed for over 3 years. Yep, for sure. Yep. If no info on ATIS, make it simple. Stand X information request clearance. Okay. All right. Arlanda Ground, Scandinavian 572. Stand 41, ATIS Quebec, request taxi or request clearance to Copenhagen.
Scandinavian 572 ground. Good evening. Clear to Copenhagen, Tanker 5 Golf, squawk 0236. Info Quebec, QNH 987.
All right, cleared to Copenhagen, Tango 5 Golf, and on the departure, 0236, Scandinavian 572.
Scandinavian 572, read back correct.
All right, so he did give me a departure.
Eurowings 074 at gate. Thanks for service and have a nice event today. Thank you for flying. Good night.
So we're going to pull up the ESSA. Yeah, as a DKR5G. So it is DK. Okay, so I do have DKR in the waypoint. If we say departures, DKR5 Golf. Okay, we'll put that in there. And then I'm going to overlay that onto the chart. All right, that's pretty simple. Just a small turn out 237 220 heading. Okay. Very cool. It's easy enough. Going to go over to the SID, and that's the Dunker 5 Golf departure.
Golf, monitor tower,
Pin that.
118.5. Bye-bye. Tower on 18.5, so long Scandinavian 54 Golf.
All right, flight plan. Click on ESSA. Click on departure. We're expecting, I believe they said 19 right. Yeah. Expect 19 right. So we'll plug in 19 right. DKR5 Golf. And we'll insert that. That takes us to DKR. Huh, that's interesting. It's got... How did it already do my... Oh, you know what? I think it took in my flight plan from SimBrief. That is interesting. Because I did the init request. But let's make sure that it's correct. How long is the flight? Depends on how quickly I can figure out my situation here. It's got a lot of discontinuities already here. Let's go flight plan. All right, up to DKR, and then after that it's Typics. Let's see if that matches here. Yep, Typics, and then libc. Coxum to Airnav. Actually, it's saying Coxum. Oh, it's still on N872 to Airnav. Hopefully, Airnav's at the end of this. Yep, Airnav. Cool.
Nortrans 3213. Push and start is approved.
Well, that looks really good.
Shuttle to Nortrans 3213, thank you.
I'm going to clear this. And then after Airnav, direct to Copenhagen. I don't know what my arrival will be yet, so we won't put that in yet, but we need to be at Airnav around that, so okay, cool. Yep. Dogo DR, good morning. Cajun Cacti, good morning. Met him Friday. Which Tony did you meet on Friday? I always feel like controllers are thinking, gosh, these Americans gotta be so weird whenever I fly in Europe. That's true. You can leave the discontinuity in after your last waypoint. Yeah, I could, but I'll probably be in... Well, yeah, I could have. Oh, Tony Finau. Oh, yeah. He's leading today.
To Gatwick as file with information Romeo at stand Foxtrot 28, Boeing 777-300.
That sounds like...
Hello, Speedbird 783, Arlanda ground.
That sounds like Unicorn, doesn't it?
To Gatwick via Aros 5 Golf, squawk 4444. Info Quebec is valid QNH 987.
That doesn't that sound like Giant Unicorn right here?
Roger, Aros 5 Golf, departure in the box 4444 and QNH 9087, Speedbird 783.
Maybe not.
Speedbird 783, read back correct.
Yep.
Eurowings 778.
Okay, I think that's good.
Eurowings 778, taxi holding point runway 19 right.
All right, I'm going to put my squawk code in.
Taxi to holding point 19
I really would be super excited if Tony Finau won today. Super excited. I'm glad you were able to meet him. He's my favorite on tour right now, for sure. And he's from my state of Utah. Oh, baby. All right, I think we're ready for push. So we'll come down here and we'll go menu and we'll go options, external controls. We'll disconnect. You know what? I better start my APU. Master switch on. Wait for that flap to open. Nice to see some European flying with you. Yeah, it's. I'll tell you what, it's intimidating though, because I'm so unused to. Well, I've never flown in Scandinavia on VATSIM for sure, so it's a little intimidating. Giant Unicorn, one of the first flight simmers I ever watched on Twitch. Yeah, I mean, he was one of the first that I ever saw. Shortly thereafter, meeting finding Josh Gibbs online and a few others. Yep. Did your weights get updated or you're still empty, John? I updated my zero fuel weight, and after I put a little bit of cargo in, I put just a few VIP passengers in as well. All right, we're going to go start on the APU. Get that going. What's Bergen? Bergen is up north. No, I'm going down to Copenhagen. Or up to Copenhagen. Down to Copenhagen. Down to Copenhagen. And this controller here on the ground has excellent English. Finland, Char, how are you doing? I need to fly in Finland. In fact, can you send me some Finlandia vodka and Finlandia chocolates by any chance? You're doing Gatwick, Helsinki. You know what? I might be doing Gatwick on Wednesday night because they're doing that midweek madness again into Gatwick. So I might fly into or out of Gatwick on Wednesday night because VATSIM is so... There's a lot of VAT love going on, let's put it that way. Which is kind of a interesting term because in a lot of countries, VAT is a bad word. I do want Finland scenery, yeah. All right, APU bleed coming on. All right, now we can disconnect the ground shocks.
Scandinavian 1749 ground. I have not received your flight plan. Can you please check
APU.
or send it? Thank you.
APU, yeah, looks good. All right, we can disconnect.
And ground Scandinavian 455, radio check. Scandinavian 455, ground radio 5.
Oh, ENBR. Okay, cool.
And, Scandinavian
Yeah,
455,
I need to go to ENBR.
16 Bones 73. Thank you.
All right, we're gonna request push back, and we want to do SAS. Oh, we got a subscribe.
Dunker 5 Golf Squawk 0216.
I was sitting on a recip and DID.
We got a
Even
subscribe.
realize it.
Professor Binkleton, 37 months. 37 months from Professor Binkleton. The golden 3 next to his name. And Val Dudes is here. Good morning, sir. I hope you're doing well, duders.
Monitor tower 118.5. Bye-bye.
This VATSIM is just so cool. And look at this new livery I'm in. Oh, it's gorgeous. Kelvin, Triple Z, how you doing? DMB Bird is right. Oh, snack.
Was that Scandinavian 1749er?
Yeah, I know it's dark in Europe. I need to see the scenery though.
Scandinavian 853. I cannot see that you are logged on as Scandinavian 813. Can you please check your call sign and log on with the right call sign? Ground Nortrans 3213.
It's a good looking livery, isn't it? Yeah.
Nortrans 3213. Taxi.
Dogo, can you give a Dogo or Val Dudes or someone? Can you give a permit to Finland Char? Thank you, duders. Oh yeah, altimeters. Thank you. Holy cow! 987 on the altimeter.
Germania 137, stand by, call you back shortly.
Roger, staying by, Germany 317.
He says stand by, so I'm hesitant to call for push. Thank you, Finland Char. Now, I have a second request. Can someone please cut and paste what Finland Char has just posted, because it's going to scroll right off my screen. Can someone post that on my Discord, please, in the P3D channel by chance, maybe, potentially?
Now you are logged on with the right call sign, but I cannot see your flight plan, so...
No reshade, nope.
Northwest 816 is holding short X-ray after T6.
Only tower at Heathrow on I guess contact tower on final.
Is that Nortrans 816?
That's a good question.
Affirmative, sir.
Nortrans 816, taxi stand 11.
Want him to repeat that instruction back.
11, and how do you want me to get there? Northwest 816.
Nortrans 816, it's standard taxi procedure, so look at the charge, but it's via Zulu.
Okay, roger that. Northwest 816.
Orlando ground, Scandinavian 572, gate 41, requesting push and start.
Scandinavian 572, push and start is approved.
Push and start approved, Scandinavian 572.
Scandinavian. Nortrans 3213, monitor tower 118.5. Bye bye. Monitor tower 118.5.
Here we go.
Start at wheel.
Any chance you could briefly explain the interaction between Active Sky, SkyMax Pro, and Real Weather Connector? Yeah, so Active Sky for X-Plane is the weather engine, obviously, that talks to SkyMax Pro via the Real Weather Connector, and you have to put Real Weather Connector set to external injector in the Real Weather Connector settings. Yeah, so under the menu.
455 request push and start.
Scandinavian 455, push and start approved.
I think, Kelvin, if you type in...
Start approved, Scandi 455.
I need to... you know what? I need to do a exclamation settings for P3D because...
you asked how to taxi,
departure.
and I said Zulu. Now you are taxiing on Yankee. Hold your position.
Very cool.
Hold in position. Northwest 816.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do engine start.
Scandinavia 853 has the
Wait for pressure here to hit me.
Free negative.
Okay, and we'll start number 2. Oh yeah, baby. This is gorgeous. Holy snack lips. My first Scandi love.
Scandinavian 1652, are you on my frequency?
Set parking brakes.
Setting the parking brake. And checking to see number 2 is starting. Yep.
Ground hello, Scandinavian 1652, vacated 26. Hello, Scandinavian 1652, on the ground, taxi stand, Foxtrot 35.
So yeah, if you type in exclamation settings,
Scandinavian 1652.
you'll get my X-plane settings, I believe, but I need to make one for P3D.
Germany 137.
Has been removed.
Germania 137, cleared Helsinki, 234 Golf departure, squawk 5377. Information Quebec, QNH 9.
Yeah, you can do, yep, you can do 122.8 now. Yep.
Information Quebec 234 Golf on the departure, squawk 1337.
Starting number 1.
137.
Germania 137, confirm squawk 5377.
5377.
Germania 137, read back correct.
Yeah, there's the settings, I think, for...
All on the ground, god kväll, November 129 Bravo X-ray stand 074, type TBM 850 with the Romeo QNH 987.
I was under the impression that Real Weather Connector was required. Otherwise, they can't talk to each other.
9 Bravo X-ray, startup approved, stand by for clearance, call you back.
No, it's not my new main sim. No, it's 68%. And lately it's been about 50%, to be honest. But yesterday we did the B1900D. All right, we got almost a good engine start on number 1. Can you do Helsinki Rovaniemi? Yes, absolutely. Yep, I can. Do they have, hopefully during a...
488 on the ground, taxi stand, Foxtrot 28 left.
Uh-oh, he's breaking up.
Stand Foxtrot 28 left, Scandinavian 488. Scandinavian 488, I can see that it is, there's another plane standing there, so take stand 32 instead, stand Foxtrot 32. 32, or Scandinavian Scandinavian 488. Scandinavian 488, confirm.
I'm going to disconnect and reconnect to the network because I don't know if that causes any problems with the flight plan, but
Germany 137, which
no, still having audio issues. Oh, it's okay. We'll deal with it for now.
Germany 137, 8 is Quebec, is valid, runway 19 right for departure. Germany 137, repeat last message, please.
Beacon should have been on already.
You broke up. Unreadable.
Is it breaking up for everyone? Auto brake is max. And we'll put our engine mode back to normal. Anything that I am missing? Oh, I need to look at the top of the departure. I think it's going to be either 3,000 or 5,000. I'm not going to do the Dunker 4. Oh, yeah, here it is, Dunker 5 Golf. Max 250 below 10,000. It's 5,000? Initial climb clearance 5,000. Thank you. So I'll put 5,000 here. And then I'm going to disconnect my rudder pedals by hitting comma. That way I have rudder control. And then I'm at apron Charlie Delta. And I'm going to double check to make sure it's... Do you give ATIS to ground?
Bravo X-ray clearance. Go ahead for 1 Bravo X-ray.
So ATIS Romeo.
Cleared Visp after departure.
I got a new squawk code?
3,000 feet and follow Trusa 5 Golf departure. Squawk 0243, information Quebec.
There you go. Get reacquainted with the 1900. Yeah, Lilo pilot. How you doing?
3,000 feet for to follow the Trusa 5 Golf
Even
departure.
if ATIS has changed, I don't say ATIS. Eagle Blue.
QNH 987 and Squawk 0243 for November Bravo X-ray. November Bravo X-ray, read back correct.
Okay.
Germany 137, we are working 234 Golf after takeoff or WATSIM. Germany 137. And Germany 137, say your question again. Which ham we are working after takeoff? I mean 234 Golf, because we can't find it in our FMC.
All these accents are cool.
Germania 137, it's Tovri 4 Golf. Tango.
Yeah, I was wondering maybe if because it changed. It changed from Quebec to Romeo.
Tango Oscar Victor Romeo 4 Golf, Germany 137. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Scandinavian 455, request taxi.
Scandinavian 455, taxi, holding point, runway 19 right.
Holding point 19 right, Scandinavian 455.
Scandinavian 572 apron, Charlie Delta, ready for taxi. Do we need a new squawk code? We had to disconnect and reconnect.
Scandinavian 572. No, you can keep your squawk code, and you are cleared taxi holding point runway 19 right.
Cleared taxi holding point 19 right, Scandinavian 572.
Germany 137, request pushback and
I kind of want to just tell them, this is my first time ever in Scandinavia on VATSIM. Yeah, flaps and speed brakes.
5377, push and start is approved. Squawk 5377, push and start approved from Germany 137.
Scandinavia 853, because from IFR to
Do I go? I can go any taxiway? Because there's Zulu and Yankee.
Scandinavian 853.
I'm assuming I'll go on Yankee.
Ground, hello again.
Yeah.
Cleared to Frankfurt via the Nosley 5 Golf departure and the squawk 4625 info Quebec, QNH 987.
There we go. Uh-oh. I'm having a little bit of...
Scandinavia 853, can you please repeat?
There we go.
Scandinavian 853, cleared Frankfurt. Nosli
And
5 Golf departure. November Oscar Sierra Lima India 5
you're
Golf.
descending into London right now on the 21. Very nice.
4625.
Ernesto Gonzalez Nera, how you doing?
Quebec is valid. QNH 7, correction 9 or 87.
So I have a question. When he says holding point 19er right, I'm just assuming that's the normal full length hold entry point, or where is this holding point? Is that because there's a a firm? Okay, cool. What airport? This is Sweden, Arlanda, Stockholm.
Scandinavia 852.
I should have done my Project Fly overlay or Sim Toolkit Pro because yeah.
Sierra Lima India.
I need to do a takeoff config test,
Squawk 4625.
and I'll turn on my predictive wind shear.
Correction 987.
This is pretty cool.
Scandinavian 853, sorry, was busy with another thing. Your readback came very late. Just confirm Nosli 5 Golf Squawk 4625.
I'm about to overfly Stockholm now. Very cool.
525 Scandinavia.
Y10, Yankee 10. Okay.
Scandinavian 853, readback correct.
You guys are awesome for helping me.
Speedbird 783, ready for push and start at Foxtrot 28.
Speedbird 783, push and start is approved.
Roger, push and start approved. Speedbird 783.
This little
Bravo X-ray stands here at 74, ready for taxi.
this little 319 is taxiing quite
Bravo X-ray,
fast.
taxi holding point runway 19 right.
Taxi on point 19 right for November Bravo X-ray.
I assume we're going to the West Tower. 18.5 maybe. TPA 121, how you doing?
Scandinavia 8.
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Scandinavian 853.
This thing
push and start
really
is
wants to go fast. Enable VOR in the FCU. I thought you'd put on constraints.
6 for Tango, with you, gate 66, information, Romeo, request clearance.
You're saying go to VORD?
KLM 6 for Tango, standby, call you back, break.
Yeah, I always
Scandinavian
put
455,
constraints.
Monitor tower 118.5.
I do fly the 320. Yeah, it's very. I don't think you could tell looking at this right now. I don't think you can tell the difference between the 19 and the 20. Can you? I don't even know. 2 switches lower says ADF. Oh. Oh.
Monitor tower 118.5. Bye bye.
Is that for me?
Scandinavian 572.
Was.
Tower 1185.
18.5. Thank you. First time in Scandi VATSIM. Appreciate it.
Nice to hear. I hope you have a nice flight.
Thank you. Appreciate you being here. See ya. All right. I had to say it first time. I think he just said monitor. 18.5. Seems like the ATC have problems. Yeah, there was a little. I'm glad it's not just me because I was downloading Norwegian scenery, and I thought that my downloading of the Norwegian scenery was causing an issue with the audio, but I think it was for everyone. I'm not hearing anyone on 18.5. I didn't hear a tower give him a clearance.
Tower, good evening.
Oh, there we go.
410 on 4 miles from way 26.
Scandinavian 410, good evening, Alana Tower, winds 250 geese, 12 knots, runway 1, correction 26, clear to land.
Good land, 166, Scandinavian 410.
Aeroflot 293, contact ground 121.7.
Contact ground 121.7, thank you for the standby.
A320 is the only plane you have been on, IRL? Yeah, it's a good plane. I used to be just a Boeing only guy. Love this ATC perspective, helpful for my narrow experience USO only ops. Paddle out. This is, yeah, I was very intimidated, but I think it's just a matter of you guys in the chat helping me out to get through the nuances and the slight changes in verbiage, and I have a feeling that there's procedures that vary, even if it's Europe. I think there's still some country to country nuances that may come into play. The big challenge will be if I can do this flight successfully, because I'm so unfamiliar with approach procedures in Europe. But so far so good. I haven't made too many mistakes. I guess holding in position. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, coolest dude. Haunted frequency. Yep, Gremlins. I wonder if I can restart my download here. Yep, there we go. I'll resume that. I'm downloading a freeware airports of Norway photo scenery and airport scenery. I'm gonna try to get Oslo scenery because there's this freeware package. I don't know if it's any good, but it's an extremely complicated process to do all the things that they want me to do. But it's easier just to buy airports sometimes. But we're trying it out. I've heard it mostly in Northern Europe. Really, the what? The distortion, or just a matter of jumping on and flying Sweden and Germany, then eventually we pick it up. Yeah, 757 Spy has it. Yeah, he's hitting the nail on the head. It's just it's the same thing.
455, winds 250 degrees, 1 knots, runway 19 right, cleared for takeoff.
19 right, cleared for takeoff, Scandinavian 455.
Scandinavian 572, in sequence, line up and wait, runway 19 right.
In sequence, line up and wait, Scandinavian 572. Let that guy take off.
Air 410 for getting X-ray 2, requesting stand number 8.
Scandinavian 410.
It's a very good scenery for Oslo and Bergen. Okay, good. And I guess it includes, what, 6 or 7 other airports? We'll see if we can. I'm downloading a few more photo packs. It's not exactly fast download for me either. I used to be jealous of people who used to fly in Scandinavia online. I thought, you know what? It's beautiful and awesome around here. How come I can't do it?
455, contact Stockholm 126.650. Goodbye.
Stockholm 126.650.
Right, is that my parking brake? Tromso is nicely done. Payware Airport. I'll have to check that out. It's just, it's funny how 3, 4, or 5 weeks ago I'm like, I'm not going to spend any money on this sim, and I've spent a bucket load. Fortunately, we have a lot of support on the channel that helps offset that wallet denting. Any good X-Plane ortho for Finland? I have a lot of. You know what? Come to think of it, I think I only have over to Sweden. I don't know if I have Finland ortho. D Money's 327.
Good evening,
Hello, sir.
250 degrees, 1 knots, runway 26.
All the Scandinavian paywares are good. Cool.
Clear to land, Iguana 740.
Scandinavian 572, winds 250 degrees, 12 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land. Correction, clear for takeoff.
19 right, clear for takeoff, Scandinavian 572.